So word with y'all boys, man. Before we hop into the vid, make sure all my producer bros and engineers go tap into mentionmob.com, get y'all VST presets, man, for all y'all favorite plugins, drum kits, loop kits, sound kits, anything you need is up there. And if it's not yet, it'll be up there soon. Make sure y'all leave in the comments what we should update the site with next. And yeah, let's hop in the vid. Appreciate y'all. Word with y'all boys, man. Got the iPad. We finna get straight to it. Come on. First things first, bro, become an asset, not just a beat sender. Producers who out here winning and in the industry and really turning up and getting these plaques and running their streams up and getting paid off of their craft are sending real life ideas and not just a bunch of crap in a folder. Like, that doesn't make sense. If you're locking in with an artist or a producer, you want to make sure you get to know the person, actually build a real relationship with the person, maybe scroll through their catalog a few times or listen to anything that they dropped recently or in the past, just to get a feel and an idea of what they like being sent to them or what they like making beats to, as far as like putting drums on loops, or what the stuff they like rapping on or singing on as far as like artists and when they in the studio, you feel me? So just get a good idea of what that person really needs, chop it up with them about it, you feel me? Like actually build a relationship with these people so you know what they going for, so you know what to provide, so that you're an asset and not just a dead contact in their phone that they don't need because you're not sending things of value. This means like if you're working with an artist who mainly rap on dark trap beats or Florida beats or Detroit beats or whatever it is, whatever the case may be, like send them that. Like don't send them a Pharrell type beat, bro, and you working with somebody that work on dark trap. Like it doesn't make sense, you feel me? So we can't go for that. 2026, we not doing that. We sending all the right stuff to the right places. Come on. Another big part in becoming an asset is to make sure that you helping people out and setting people up for success. This could be anybody, as far as your producer friends, the people that you use they starters and make them into loops, the people that you sending beats to as far as artists. Say for example, you making a beat, set up a part where it's a hook, like bridge, like verse, like don't make the whole beat confusing, like just make it easy to work with. Like the easier your material is to work with, the more callbacks you're gonna get, like especially from artists. And then if you're working with like producers, when you send in loops, bro, don't put like a whole loop in one line, like one wave. Like that's dead. I don't know why people are doing that. I've seen it happen like to me a few times, like people sending me loops and it's like 3-4 melodies on top of each other throughout the whole entire like 2-3 minutes. I'm like, bro, I don't need this. I wanted you to stem it out. Stem your loops out. Like if you don't listen to anything else I say, stem your loops out. It gives people the chance and opportunity to be able to go in and slice the exact parts they want and need and take certain stuff out and put certain stuff in as they please, as they go about, you know what I'm saying, making a beat and putting it together. When they actually in the arrangement part, it makes the arrangement part easier. But when you're sending beats to artists, have your arrangement on point already, you feel me? But always have your arrangement right. Set your producers and your artists up for success when sending these files. They will appreciate it. The next most important part that has been getting people placements for years and that has been turning people into assets for the past, I don't even know how many years, is being fast, consistent, and easy to work with. By fast, I don't necessarily mean like rushing your work or hurrying up and making 100 beats in a day or making 100 loops in a day. What I mean by fast is being prepared so that you're ready to send things out on demand. If you already have your Dropbox set up, your Google Drive set up, your folders on your laptop, on your desktop set up perfectly, like I explained in my networking video and my branding video, you will not have any problems dealing with these artists and these producers as long as you're stocked up on stuff and you have things ready in advance. By this, I mean having a certain amount of beats stored for a certain artist that you're sending out to a week before, because you know that their studio sessions are every Wednesday. If you know somebody's studio session is every Wednesday at exactly 8 p.m. or this person goes to the studio every Saturday and Sunday, every weekend, or strictly on weekdays, you should have the set amount of beats and the type of beats that you want to send them already set up in your Google Drive or in your Dropbox or on your desktop, so that when the time comes, you're already ready, quick, fast, easy. They gonna love that, bro. You feel me? Like you can't not love that. You can't go wrong with being prepared, bro, like at all. So understanding that people always keep other people around that makes their lives and their jobs easier, key. And what I mean by consistent is having these things set up, but being able to have them set up throughout the entire year, not missing a single month, bro. Like there shouldn't be a whole 30-day stretch where you go without sending anything out. Like it just shouldn't be, you feel me? So always staying consistent. I don't care if you got to build a schedule, which I talked about in my networking video. I don't care if you got to build a schedule, have a routine for yourself. No matter what it is, keep all your stuff organized so that you can get it done and get it done on time each and every time, you feel me? Like people will really appreciate that. Imagine if you was waiting on somebody for 4, 5, 6, 7 days to get get something back to you that they said was gonna take 2 days. Like, it don't make no sense, you feel me? You're not gonna wanna work with that person no more. So just stay ready, stay prepared, and all that stuff together makes you very easy to work with, you feel me? Number 2, what I highly recommend that have worked for me and a lot of my other bros in my same team that I'm on is having a recognizable or like signature sound, bro. If you out here trying to provide things that a million other people have heard or that 100,000 other producers have already made, it's cool to be making music and having fun, but at the end of the day, if someone can make something by themselves, then 9 times out of 10 they're not going to use the loop. Like, if someone sends me a bunch of stuff that I know I can go on my laptop and make by myself, like 9 times out of 10, if I'm cooking with them and we supposed to be working together, I'm gonna do a few, but I'm not gonna do the whole pack because I can make all these, you feel me? So when building a sound with either a producer or an artist, when you building a sound with somebody, you need stuff that's gonna separate you from the other million producers that are doing that same thing, bro. Like, the top 3 things I recommend when it comes to this is sound selection, trying new sounds, new plugins, drums, and also just sending different types of beats to different artists. Like, the same type of beat you would send to artist 1, artist 2 might not like, but if you have that bond and that relationship, like I told you need to be building, you could probably pitch something, boom, boom, boom. I know you don't normally use beats like this, but maybe we could build something off of this and create a new sound, you feel me? Like, it's just different things you could propose when you got an actual relationship with somebody. So that's why I push for nurturing them type of relationships, because they work out better, you make more money in the end, you get more notoriety, and overall y'all image or sound y'all trying to push and create is gonna come together way better than just you being a robot sending them a whole bunch of DMs and beats without any context, you feel me? Like, it don't make no sense. So continue to build a recognizable sound, either use different drums or sound selection, or try sending beats that you were gonna send to one person to another person to see how they feel about it. Just never go like completely out of bounds to the point where it's like, bro, I would never use this. Like, same thing with producers. Like, don't just send loops to a producer that you know like they would never use this. Like, it's okay to send stuff that comes close to their niche or that is like straight, like right on, like spot on with their niche, but never send anything like just like, why would you even send me this? You feel me? Like, you don't never want to do that. Another thing that's gonna make you more recognizable, get you more notoriety, and build like a more like signature sound for yourself is not trying to be a jack of all trades. I know they say like that's a good thing, like to be good at a million things, but instead of trying to be okay at 1,000 different things, whether it's beats or networking or just branding yourself, you should dial down on either 3 to 4 like key things that you really want to be good at, and just double down on them and just see how much you grow, rather than just being good at a whole bunch of stuff and people only need you to do 3 or 4 of those things throughout the entire year. Now you wasted your time trying to master a whole bunch of stuff and you're only a little bit good at a whole lot of things. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I feel like if you're good at loops, networking, making kits, or engineering, dial down those things. 2026, go crazy with them, double down on any amount of work that you've been putting in on those, abuse them, and really learn how to market yourself, which I'm gonna talk about in my next video. Another reason I don't really push the jack of all trades thing is because people like to come back to stuff that gives them a certain feeling. If you're sending out vibes to a producer or artist, and those type of vibes that you sending are giving them a certain feeling, and they need that for whatever session they're in, or that's just what they was feeling at the time, kind of repeat it, you feel me? Double down on it. If they like it, double down on it. If not, try something new, you feel me? But what I do know for a fact is people like vibes that they can come back to repeatedly, you feel me, without it being a hassle. Like, if something good, they want to be able to find it over and over again. So as long as you the supplier and you the one sending this stuff through, then the relationship gonna last longer and y'all be able to build a bigger empire. Number 3, instead of sending more, you need to be sending smarter, bro. Target senders are booked and busy. Mass senders are literally invisible. Sending 3 almost perfect beats, or like perfect in your opinion, rather than 50 random beats, you're always gonna win. This is because artists are not stupid. When they open their phone and they listening to beats, they can tell who's just sending BS and who's actually trying to inspire and who's actually looking to build something worthwhile. You cannot build anything worthwhile by just sending anything to anybody. It has never worked that way. Maybe a couple people have gotten big placements that way, or you know what I'm saying, the snowball effect happened and somebody went crazy and got a plaque or whatever, whoopty whoop. But other than that, that stuff doesn't just happen 24/7, and that's why I preach, bro, sending actual things that these people love and desire and need for their sessions, rather than a whole bunch of stuff in one pack. You'll always win. And when certain beats don't get used, and I meet another artist, say in the dark trap category or whatever, I don't know, I just be using that like for a term because that's like what I hear 24/7. But like any category or any genre of music, you can take the old beats that you've sent out and take them that have never been used or placed, of course, and send them to the new artist, because like I said, people need what they're looking for. If they're not looking for it, don't send it to them. If they didn't ask for it, don't send it to them. send through what you know they're gonna need and build that relationship, so that if you do have any new ideas in the future or stuff that you feel like you want to hear them on or want this artist to hop on, just propose it like a regular person, you feel me? Like, you don't have to be a robot. Another key part about sending smarter and not just more is actually researching these artists. I see a lot of people on IG or just anywhere just networking with artists and don't even know what they sound like, don't even know what their biggest song sounds like, don't even know what their first album sounds like, have no idea of the visual aesthetic that they're going for, the sound that they're going for, or the actual music and content that they're trying to put out. So what happens is you end up getting this artist email or number, and you end up sending a few ideas close to what you heard about the artist or a few songs that you heard without actually diving deep into this artist's catalog, and you end up losing the artist because you're not sending the stuff that they need. You haven't listened to enough of their music, you don't care to listen to enough of their music, therefore you don't care enough to send them what they need, and that is how you lose an artist and a client easy. If you want to lose an artist and a client easy, send anything you want. I guarantee you they're gonna disappear. And also, when you sending this stuff through, especially through the number, always make sure to add stuff like, yo, I heard you specifically on this, or like, I made this specifically for you, or go crazy on this, send it back when it's done. Like, different stuff to, you know what I'm saying, get the artist in their mode, you feel me? Like, just like how us as producers got to get in our mode, like artists got to get in that mode too, you feel me? So you already want to add the idea like, this is for you, I heard you on this, you can do something with this, you feel me? And that could be the one thing that inspires them to actually use your product. Step 4, man, turn one placement into 10. Even if you can't, try. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how and why you need to be doing this, bro. Placements don't compound automatically, relationships do. When you get a big song, that does not mean anything except for you got a big song. Good, congrats on your big song, but bro, don't forget about the plan. Like, your plan is to have 1,000 big songs, like 1,000,000 big songs. You don't just want one big song and then be stagnant for the rest of the year. So your best option is to take this exact song that so-called blew up for you and stretch it and milk it till it's dry. What I mean by that is, bro, you can literally set up challenges like the artists do for people to do certain stuff to your song, or make reels to your song or that just dropped, or you can make a YouTube video on how you made the beat for the song or the loop for the song. You can make a reel on how you arranged the beat or the sounds that you used for this song. Say you have a song that blew up, whether it got 500K to 1,000,000, or you know what I'm saying, 20 million, 1 billion streams, whatever the case may be. You can literally take the sounds, plugins, however you arrange this song, whatever it may be, you can literally take each piece of material that you use to make this song or this beat or loop or whatever and put it in a kit and sell it as a digital product. It's so many things you can do based around one song going crazy. It's just, the list goes on. I'll probably put like another list like right here on the side of me, just of different things that you can do to maximize your brand and your growth. Like, not just the growth of the song, but like your brand and your face card just off of one song, instead of just having a big song sit there and it dies down and now it's over with and you got to get another big song. You're supposed to be using these accomplishments, these trophies, to get you other accomplishments and other trophies and get you in other doors. So that's just a few ways to do it, but I'm gonna go over more in my next marketing video for sure. You can either hit up other artists or producers, and that'd be like the best time to do it because you hot, you feel me? Like, you got your song just dropped, you feel me, with whatever placement that you just got is going crazy, it's doing numbers. And now when you put that on your page or in your bio and you start DMing people, like, that's gonna be the first thing they see when they click on your page, because the song going crazy and you had just posted it before you start DMing people. So that's gonna be the first thing they see, and you more likely to get responses from A&Rs, engineers, managers, artists, producers, and people like that, you feel me? Because the big songs really help. You can also keep like a big list of all your biggest songs, so that anybody you run into at like events or just different like festivals or whatever you like to go to, like IRL, you can bring this type of stuff up and you can show them like a list of your catalog. Like, yeah, bro, like, we could really work, you feel me? I work with these and that people, I produce this and that songs on this album, and it'll just be an overall help and a better, you feel me, push for your face card and your brand and your image. Number 5, gang, understanding that professionalism is literally the new superpower. Coming to the end of 2025 and going into the beginning of 2026, the easy to work with producer is getting more placements and is making more money and is getting further than the best producer or the most talented producer. This means fast file delivery, having your split sheets ready as far as your publishing, masters, and your advance, and having your own producer agreement and contract ready for any leases being bought or any beats that a label wants to buy off of you as far as exclusively for a certain artist. Just have your split sheets ready, your contracts, all that stuff ready, so that by the time like this type of stuff happens, you feel me, because this type of stuff happen fast, like you can get an email out of nowhere. So just have it ready on hand. It's gonna be there in the clutch when you need it. Also, not having an ego or being like no weirdo that think you can just charge people for collabs. Like, people have charged people for collabs, and I guess it works. I'm not saying that there's people out here that haven't made thousands of dollars off of charging people for collabs. It's just not something I do, so I'm gonna call it weird. You feel me? This is my video. I'm just gonna call it weird. Like, it's weird to do that. You charging somebody for something that's priceless. You feel me? Like, all this stuff, art is coming from a certain place. You feel me? So a place that you can't just buy. You feel me? So don't be doing weird stuff. Just pretty much don't have an ego. Don't ever think you're like above anybody, or don't ever try to belittle another producer or artist or someone because their stats might be lower than yours, or they might have less this or that than you. Like, everyone equal, we all equal. Just treat the next person like how you want to be treated, and you gonna get far, bro. Like, if you don't have all your stuff together as far as the business, your craft does not matter, and that goes for any field. That's with major artists, A&Rs, engineers. So always be on time, have stuff ready at the time that you said you'd have it ready, and just always be able to send, keep everything in your phone, keep as much in your phone as you can. My camera's overheating, so I gotta hurry, but that's why I just cut off on me. But any type of artist you working with, producers you working with, stay professional. So like, when you pulling up to studio sessions, for example, like, don't just pull up any kind of way. Don't just pull up loud, or, you feel me, like causing havoc, bro. Like, don't do that. Just be the cool dude in the room, play your beats, network, get people's Instagrams or phone numbers, and build your way up in silence, or just any way you can without causing havoc, you feel me, or burning any bridges, or having people not like you when you leave the room but like you when you in the room. I've been in a lot of situations like that where I'm in a music setting and someone comes in doing too much even outside of music, and when they leave, everyone starts talking about them because they just did way too much and they came in to not do what they were supposed to do. You feel me? Like, we all have a role, we all have a place in this game, bro, and it's not supposed to be easy, it's not supposed to be hard, it's just supposed to be done right. You feel me? And if you do it right, you gonna last a long time. So I hope y'all boys enjoyed this vid. I'm about to go ahead and make another video. I'm dropping every Saturday this year at 3 p.m. so just stay tuned, bro. I'm about to have all type of gems coming for y'all boys, story times, everything. I'm gonna show y'all how I built up what I got built up right now, you feel me, and we just gonna keep it going like that. I appreciate y'all boys. I hope y'all learned something, took y'all notes. Comment the best thing you learned in this video, man. Next time I think I'm gonna have like a module or something like on Google Docs that I can just like have my face like in the corner and then have like the module on the whole screen, or I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Hope y'all learned something. See y'all in the next one. I'm gone.